Hi friends, this is Elle and I'm here to talk to you about traction alopecia. I wanted to give you 5 tips on how you can prevent the traction alopecia and just remind you, and because I know that pretty much all of you or a lot of you have heard about traction alopecia, but I've had people ask me about it, clients ask me about it, so I wanted to make a video on it. You'll see me looking down. That's because I have some notes here. And I wanted to make sure that I had all 5 tips that I wanted to give you guys. So first of all, I just wanted to talk about, or a reminder of, what traction alopecia is. So traction alopecia is caused by wearing your hair in a tight ponytail, bun, or braids often. Ponytail is my go-to. I know for a lot of us, ponytails and buns are our go-to when we're in between getting our hair rebraided or going to a hair appointment or having your mobile braider come to your house. I understand that ponytails and buns are a big thing for a lot of us. However, you just want to be mindful of how often you put your hair in those styles and how long you leave them in those styles. So traction alopecia can be reversed if you stop pulling your hair into tight styles as soon as you notice the problem. So that's key. As soon as you notice that there's some redness or you're feeling like you have to adjust a certain part of your hair because it's pulling too much, then you that's a sign. So I'm gonna go into the tips now, and this is tip number 1. If you change your hair routine, this can prevent permanent hair loss. So you, like I was saying earlier, you want to, as soon as you notice the problem, you want to stop wearing your hair that way so that you can have a better chance of growing your hair back and not losing it permanently. Number 2, prevention. Like we just spoke about, number 2, prevention is the best option. If you have to wear your hair in a bun or a ponytail, then you want to wear it loose, and you want to wear it low. So you don't want to have a high bun all the time, or even up here all the time. You want to wear it low. But even here, you don't want to wear it like this all the time. So there's other, ways that you can wear the ponytail to adjust it so that you still have your ponytail, but it's not in that same place all the time. So the number 3 is, when you have your hair in braids, make the braids thicker. I know a lot of people like the micro braids. If you wear the micro braids, then I would suggest that when you're around the edges, the border of your hair, that those braids are a little bit bigger than the other ones, so that you're not having that pull on your edges or even on the front or back of your scalp. Wear your braids for 6 to 8 weeks, not 3 months, not 4 months, not 6 months. I understand it's convenient. However, in the long run, it's not healthy for your scalp or your hair to have your hair in braids that long. Your hair needs to breathe, your scalp needs to breathe, so you want to give it a chance to breathe. Also, if you don't want to put a weave or a perm in your hair after, like right after you've had braids or right after you've had a weave, you want to give your hair and your scalp some time to breathe, let it rest, take a break from that process. And then I would still say maybe even speak with your hairstylist, tell them how your hair was prior to getting the perm or the weave, but usually they do a consultation, so they may ask you that, but if not, then you want to offer that information. Number 4 instead of using rubber bands, you want to use scrunchies or hair ties. And actually, I've been using rubber bands. I don't know if it's just the ones that I've been getting, but they're not even really like the old school rubber bands. They pop so quick, just a little bit of stretch and they pop. I'm not saying that's a reason to use them. I'm just saying the rubber bands are not like they used to be. But the most healthy thing you can use for your hair is to use a hair tie or a scrunchie. And number 5, you want to be careful about manipulating your hair when it's wet. I would say the best thing to do after you've washed your hair, if you don't want to use a blow dryer, then I would say plait it and let it air dry, or use the blow dryer at a low temp with some heat protectant, so that you know that you're protecting it as best as you can. However, you don't want to manipulate your hair when it's wet unless you're using a wide tooth comb to comb it. You don't want to use a brush or anything like that. So those are my 5 tips. I hope that they help. If you have any tips that you want to give me, leave them in the comment section. Turn on your notifications, subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share the information so other people would know about it. And I hope you guys have a great day. I will talk to you soon. Bye.